Okay, now let us do one problem so that you can easily understand these are the operation. I will do this operation, that is push, pop and skip operation, with one problem. Okay, so it is given that L is equal to, suppose, a to the power n and b to the power n, where n greater than equal to 1. Okay, so you can consider that that finite automata, that is DFA or NFA, cannot solve this problem. Okay, so we have previously know this. So now let us consider this a to the power n and b to the power n. Okay, so let us consider a tape like this fashion: a to the power n, b to the power n. Suppose n is equal to, say, 3. So if n is equal to 3, then means what? A to the power 3 followed by b to the power 3. So a, and after that b, and after that I will insert one element, that is epsilon, to know the end of the string. Okay, fine. So let us now do the operation. So I am at q0 state. Okay, so I am at q0 state. So let us write it up below. So q0 state, I am at q0 state. Okay, so this is my starting state. So I will do what? I will initially, what is the stack? Initially, let us consider one stack over here. Let us say I am considering the stack like this fashion. So it is Z0. Initially the stack is empty and the last element in the bottom of the stack is Z0. Okay, so how could we represent this? So let us do one thing. Currently I am reading this one, this A. So currently I am reading A. What is my element in the stack? It is Z0. And after reading A and Z0, I want to push A inside the stack. So A, I am reading A. My bottom of the stack is Z0, and after reading A, I want to push the element in the stack. So what is my stack figure? It will be A Z0. That is, bottom is A and above it is A. Bottom is Z0 and above it is A. Okay. Now again after that I will read this one. Okay. So what is the scenario? Now what I am reading? I am reading A. What is the top of the stack? It is again A. Previously it is Z0. Now it is A, and I want to push this A into the stack. Okay, so it will be AA. Now again what will happen? Again after pushing this into here, you will read this. Okay, so now I am reading this. What is my top of the stack? Top of the stack is A, so it is A, and I want to push this A inside this. Okay, so it is AA now again. So it will repeat till all, if there are n number of A's, so it will do this operation simultaneously, one by one, like this fashion. Okay, now after this what will happen? Now I am going to read B. So when I am going to read B, how the machine should identify? So machine will do what? It will change its state to represent that it is now after reading B. So if it is reading B, now it is reading B. Okay, now what is the top of the stack? A. It is reading B. What is the top of the stack? A. Now after reading B, I will do what? I will pop this element. So when you pop this element, you are reading A and you want to pop this element, so there will be a blank sign. See this one? That here what I am doing, that I am reading A and my top of the stack is C. So you want to pop this element. So you are reading A, top of the stack is C, and you want to pop the C. So what will be my, if it is popped, it is empty, so it will represent by epsilon. So ultimately you are reading B, you want to pop the element A. So ultimately if it is gone, this A is popped, so there will be a blank or vacuum, so it will be represented as epsilon. Okay, and you entered in another state, that is Q1. Okay, now in the Q1 state, again you are reading some B, top of the stack A, and again you want to pop this A, so it will be, if you pop A, there will be again vacuum sign, so it will be represented by epsilon, and you go on doing this, till next you will read this one. Again top of the stack will be this A, you will pop this A, there will be a vacuum sign, so it will represent like this way. So after this, after there are n number of things, this stack will be empty, and finally next, after this is read over here, my pointer will come over here and will point towards epsilon. So what will be happen then? So I am reading epsilon, my top of the stack is now Z0, okay, and ultimately you finished all the elements in the string. So finally the top of the stack will be Z0, because after reading this in the tape you will read epsilon, and in that case Z0 is my top of the stack, and there is nothing to pop, so it is Z0 again, and you reach to the final state. Okay, so it is to the final state. Now this figure is basically a figure, it is called acceptance by final state. Now one thing can happen, there is two things, that is, one is acceptance by final state and another is acceptance by empty stack. So again, if I consider this if I consider the acceptance by empty stack, what will be the figure? Same thing, just there is a slight difference over here. Again A comma Z0, A Z0, A comma A, B A, this one Q1, all this will be remain same. Okay, and by I will not go to the final state, rather I will do one thing, I will create a self loop, and now I am reading epsilon, my top of the stack is Z0, and ultimately if you pop this Z0 also, so what will be there? It is this one, epsilon, that is empty. So now the stack is empty, so it is now the stack is full empty, so it is called acceptance by empty stack. Okay, now let us draw the transition ID. Of this acceptance by final state, and I will do this. Okay, I will draw this for both for acceptance by final state and for acceptance by empty state. So let us see this one. So I am in Q0 state. Okay, I am reading A, initially stack, top of the stack is Z0. After pushing it, what will be the next state? It will be Q0. Okay, Q0 and A Z0. This is one, that is I am considering this one. Next consider this one, Q0. You are reading A, top of, after pushing A, so that top of the stack will be A. So A, previously it was Z0, now it is A. You are in the same state and the condition is nothing but AA. Next you go from Q0 to Q1, so Q0, you are reading B, top of the stack is A, and you reach to the state Q1 and this one, Q1 and this one. Okay, next you came over here, so it is now Q1, it is your Q1, you are reading B, top of the stack is A, again you go to the Q1 state, Q1, and it is nothing but epsilon. Okay, now from here basically two condition thing. One, either you go to the acceptance by final state or acceptance by the empty stack. So let us branch it in two fashion. Okay, So first I will go for empty state. I will write the acceptance by empty state. So what is the transition in ID? So it is, I am now Q1. I am reading epsilon. Top of the stack is Z0, and I will reach to Q1, and ultimately this is this one. And if I consider, this is nothing but acceptance by empty stack. Acceptance by empty stack. And now acceptance by final state. So Q1, this Z0, and you are in the final state, and top of the stack is this acceptance by final state. Okay, thank you.